Apple tree's got a lot of stuff. We can harvest them early or wait for the full yield, and then eventually the cutting phase, when it comes time for the tree to die, we can just go for it for the wood and get the sapling back, or we can try to get a little more apple out of it. Well, I say a little bit more apple. Quite a lot more apple. 30 more apples when it's ripe. It'll take a little while. But that's kind of cool. We're just expanding the fields a little bit. We have to, like, do it a bit oddly because I'm, like, growing and shrinking the zones to move it over. When the carrots are finished up, we can just, like, shift them over then. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. But since we're able to do the tailoring, I definitely wanted to get some of the flax set up. Some ripe flax. Nice. And then cabbages as well, since we're doing quite a lot with cabbage. I definitely want to extend this zone a little bit, if I can. And then... yeah, just ripe I think is fine. I do like that though. A lot. Like, you could just have a little field just off to the side that's like kind of annoying to get to, but it's just over there, and you just only get it to get the maximum amount of seeds. It's just a field dedicated to seeding, and then you've got another field that you use where it's just pound it out, harvest it as soon as you can just to keep food coming in quickly until you get set up like kind of proper. The neat thing. Research. Research too. Okay. And then we can get smelting and all that stuff afterwards. But at least we can get... I'm gonna need a bigger research room. At least we can get this started somewhat. What's the issue with the mining here? Mentadenki, intellectual skill now 4. Wow. Ooh, barking up the wrong tree. He was found faint and bleeding by a citizen of Darkmouth. From the axe and shattered lumber, Adalbert had clearly experienced a woodcutting mishap. Would you let him stay and heal? No. Sure. I mean, may as well. Marksman skill 1. Botany 18. With presumably nothing going on, we also don't know anything about their perks. They could be terrible. But there he is. He's got a deep arm laceration. He's not doing too hot, this guy. Rogue. Already working on it. Carrying wounded to a bed. Alright, cool. Must rest or sleep for wounds to be treated. Yeah. Completely unconscious. Very interested in medicine. Not great skill with it, though. And Botany 18 is pretty sweet. A proper, like, herbalist person. That's nice. Perk-wise. Industrious, 15% global work speed. Cold hardy, impervious to the cold. Works on throughout the harshest days of winter. Out of sight, out of mind. Mood target and mood change speed, 15%. Okay. He doesn't worry about things beyond his control. And a hedonist. Without a bit of excitement, they quickly get bored and start causing trouble. Quite the drama queen. But like, they don't let it bother them, really. I feel like that offset's quite okay. You're not bad. At all. I hope you don't die. You're losing blood. Probably quickly. Your name? Santa. Please don't die. You're pretty good. And also... far away? Oh, not that far away, actually. Probably make it to you in time, unless like 8 wolves just jump rogue on their way over. But bash him with your helmet, rogue. Awesome, there's just spraying blood everywhere. Oh my god. Rogue, go, go, go. That's not okay. That's a lot of blood that's oozing out there. Ow. Yeah, 1 stick pile. It's fine. Some herbs that we could harvest, actually. Zoom. Not sure if we have a shortage on that or not. Some wild barley. Oh, red currant. Yo, we gotta do a little bit of harvesting here. Nice. Alright, there we go. You, yeah, no. Prioritize tending wounds, please, Rogue. Thanks. I did it there. I put him in bed. Ah. Ah. Oh, what was your fighting skills like? Melee 12, marksman 1. Okay, so you'd be getting a club of some form, I think. Alright. Well, welcome to the colony. You can have everybody else's schedule. You're gonna coalesce first off, help out tend if needed. Hunt, you can't really hunt because you don't know how to, because you can't use a bow. I suppose you can help construct. Growing is mostly your thing, though. Animals, you're quite okay with animals, too. Otherwise, mine. Oh, that's not skilled this? Oh, okay. Didn't realize. And smithing. We got Mentat Enki for the smithing and all that. We got nobody for tailoring. We're making a push to get tailoring going. We got nobody for it. I guess that's Naz. When isn't it? And then Rogue. Alright. Okay. Wooden weaponry. Do we want that? It does lead to wooden weaponry too, which leads to flail and two-handed flail. Inaccurate but imposing. Sheer brute force. Alternatively, woodworking bench. Ah, bows and stuff. Yeah, alright, I think we might want that. Because I don't know if there's like a steel bow I can make or anything like that. Woodworking bench, yeah, for the boyer's table mostly. Let's do that. Cartography. Map of all known places hereabouts, useful for orientation and making plans. Ooh. I think that might be something we want to. It sounds like that might unlock a, it might unlock, like, yeah, the region map so we can, like, maybe embark and stuff. Like, trade with other settlements and all that. Sounds like it. I don't know why, but they were really, what's this complaining about? They're really torn on, like, actually digging past this floor thing. I had to, like, undo the dig and redo the dig, and I don't know, it's a little bit strange. It's like, it's a similar issue that I had with Stonehearth, which was a really generally quite okay game, but things would, like, break, and you didn't know that they broke. They just, people just stopped doing things and stopped constructing. And there wasn't any feedback at all for that they've stopped doing that, and there's no information on how to fix it. Like, they don't tell you what was wrong. It was, really problematic. And it's similar-ish deal here going on. Although, again, what I'm doing is really different, I think. You're probably better off. Well, I guess if you were digging into a mod, I don't think it'd be that much different. Like, the staircase thing is complicated, but I feel like if I went with the double stair, it would have been easier, you know? Because you dig out the 4 tiles for the stair, the 4 tiles next to it, you can just reach all that up here. You built the stair from up here, and then you built the second stair from up here or along those stairs, and then you just keep digging down. And you got, like, the adjacent sort of path to do. I feel like it'd be a lot easier doing that. Not sure. This stuff is this still being sent over here? Yeah, it is. We want that stockpile. Outta here. And we're making a new one. Then it's just a little fermenting room. Good. Resource mangling. By the way, did that not copy? Did it not copy because I got rid of the stockpile, so it also got rid of the copy? Hey. Okay. Food fermenting ingredients. Okay. That's that set. I don't think they need a door. I'm not sure if the doors are strictly necessary right now. I don't know if there's like a noise system or what. Like, the whole thing is like a workshop type deal, you know? And then research and all that. That's a thing. We got quite a bit of space back here. We could probably dig out to I don't know, to here or so, to expand the room without like upsetting anything and still having walls everywhere. Dig out to there, just kind of blow out this room a bit more, you know? I think that's alright. I'm really curious how they prioritize which tile to mine. Like, they actively broke off to go into that room to work on that. Kinda weird. Yeah, and tailoring we can make a little bit bigger if we need to. The research bench that we unlocked, is this like massive at all? No. Okay. I don't think any of them are really massive at all. It's just a matter of having enough benches and enough people researching to generate the books. I think for the time being, I keep two of the basic research benches because we are still using that. We're not quite ready for the advanced books yet. That's more for like the second tier of stuff is when that starts happening. And then it's like pretty much just pure tier 2, a little bit of tier 1. Well, tier 1 still sticks around. You need tier 1 forever, actually. Alright. So never mind. And since you can see the counts for all this stuff, like, you could totally just count up and add up how many textbooks you need and everything and just say, make until X. Just get it all done with right away in one go. Santa, you are completely healed up and okay. A little bit of wood cutting right off the bat. Oh yeah, an alignment. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I got the shrines, that's it, that's all. Need a lot of religious activity to stay happy, require Oak Brethren Shrine or a temple for their religious observances, and that's just it. That's it, that's all. Not a whole lot going on with that. I feel like that might be something that comes into bigger play later on. Like, for now, it's just a little research, like worship shrines, but later on it could be like a sort of a temple type thing that you gotta make, and it becomes a bigger deal. Furniture that works together inside of a room. The room assigns itself based on that furniture to be like the religious room. And then you need all these religious buildings in it to improve the room and keep them happy and all that. I feel like it's something for down the road a little bit, and you might have like an inner conflict in the colony regarding the religious differences and everything. Not to mention also visitors that come by. It could be that if you're like a really extreme on one of the religions, that the other religion is just like terrible attitude with them all the time. I don't know what the plans are with that. Sewing station. Just in. And if we need a little side room to put some materials, we can totally do that. I'm thinking I can just go for like a shelf or something. That's like very important, critical, whatever. 2 shelves even. 2 whole shelves. That should store an alright amount of material for you. Because that's what? 6 stacks then a cloth or leather. I guess depends really exactly what you use. I don't know if you can use leather on this or not. Dismantle items for cloth. Right. Requires no tailoring skill at all for any of this stuff. Okay, well, let's summer clothes, winter clothes until you have, I don't know, 6, I guess. 7, apparently. 6. Using leather, linen, or wool. Probably not wool. Maybe leather? And then winter clothes, probably wool? I would think. In fact, not even leather. We'll see what else we can do with leather. Wide hats and caps. And then dismantle items for cloth. If it's absolutely falling apart regardless of quality. Rip it apart. We'll do that first off. And do that forever and always. And here we're doing very high importance for just textiles. Easy peasy. Relocate basic bench to here. And to here. And then build a fancier bench. Just the one. We'll put her there. And there's still a little bit of room for whatever. Bookshelves we can line up either along this wall or just inside this room. That's fine. The boyer's table. Really doing like Dwarf Fortress style rooms here. Just these little 3x3 rooms. I mean, hey, if it works, you know. How big are ya? Pretty much the same deal. Just 3 wide. Alrighty then. At some point we'll have this turn and make room for whatever else. Not that we have just this huge bedroom wing going on. And people have to move across the entire planet to get over to the food. Get some more bedrooms off on the side. Maybe a side door somehow we tuck into here. There's maybe room for that. I think we'll have to expand the dining room at some point. The dining room, which is unnecessarily warm, actually. Like, can we relocate this to be out here, maybe? Because we don't have doorways here, so the heat would hopefully come through. And where did you throw me? Oh. No. So the heat would hopefully come through and warm these side rooms a little bit, because I don't think there's any reason heating this room. They don't seem to really care about temp too much. At least for now. Or, alternatively, they really aren't affected by it too much. Like, it could be some of these are affected by it a little bit. Or it's just specifically tied to scale. Again, I don't know what all is in this and what isn't, or what's planned exactly. Could be that temp's nothing you have to worry about very much. All a bit simple and basic still. Which is fine. It's a nice time to, like, get in and start learning the game, so then as updates come out, you can, like, jump into it and you slowly learn. And this we're gonna do until we have 20. We need 15 intellectual skill, though, to start doing that. Right. We're almost there with Naz. But Naz is doing everything else, though. At Zen, you just gotta be better. You're really good at mining. Well, Rogue's getting good at mining, too. We'll do that. Cut plants, then research afterwards. That's on. That'll be fine. And otherwise, it's just completely busy work for people. 13 degrees. Seems alright. You guys don't mind the degree? Yeah, a little bit. Fermenting because of temperature. Can ferment if the temperature is right. Resources that ferment will turn into new resources after fermentation process is finished, like curdling milk into cheese. Right. Fermenting because of temperature. Better or worse? Like if I put a doorway in here. New settler. Eric claimed that he was running from a pack of enraged philosophers. They had beaten him for reductive reasoning and epistemological skepticism. I don't know what they were talking about, but they wouldn't let up. Would you offer him a place to stay? There may be repercussions. Keep him outside. Or 25 botany and 12 mining. Ho! But 1 archer, for marauders, potentially. We'll help them. That's fine. Welcome, Eric. And search party will be here a day, 14 hours. And you are injured with minor chest lacerations and a bruised chest. Right. How are you actually? Oh, there's always one thing that's just like terrible with them. Passionate though. I'm really interested. I just know nothing about it. All right. So you're really just the plant person that can help out with mining a little bit. It's KBO. Got you set on, yeah, obviously heal up, grow, harvest, cut plants, obviously. Cooking you're pretty okay with. Hunting you're actually capable of. 8 marksmanship. It puts you at everybody, like, you're the best shot we've got currently. Kind of wild. But also at the same time quite welcome. We can have 2 people up on our tower, in quotes. I guess carpentry a little bit, 8 skill. Rogue's gonna beat you out though, because Rogue's got like super passion in it, so they'll get really good really fast. That will be the goal. You can work your way over to a bed. Across the map pretty much. Excellent. My god. Right, so the boiler table. Tools necessary for carpentry. You know, I guess we could double this up. Are you also just 3? Yeah. We could double it up. It does a bit of everything, this room. So we can have 1 bench. We'll put the boiler station along this wall. We'll put the woodworking station along this wall. And then we still have the opportunity for a door into a bit of a wood storage if necessary. And, I'm tempted to put it like a weapon rack or something out around somewhere. I guess we could put a shelf down. Just, I think the 1 shelf though. I'm not sure if we need more than that. Cool, cool, cool. So proper hunting we can eventually do. And oh my god, the sheep are going nuts over here. I missed that. When did all these come out? A baby boy goat, a baby girl goat named Candy, Pesky. Oh my god. They're doing it. Literally. They're all the time. All day, every day. Jeez. With the new attack coming, we should probably see about increasing our defenses here. We have some support beams up. Can I build a wall on this wicker stuff? Could maybe do with that. I don't know if it has to be a limestone wall though. I really wanted clay, actually. Why is limestone even a thing? Do we have limestone? 114 limestone. I think I go with clay. It's like terrible clay, really. It's not great, but it's something. It works. There's no siege thing. When siege weapons become a thing, clay walls are going to be terrible because that 150 healths, that really ain't great. 300 for the limestone would be significantly better. Twice as good, in fact. Oh. I don't know if people even attack walls currently. I'm not really sure. I don't think they did. I think it was really basic. They just straight up path to your people all the time, always, which mean traps were super easy to set up and everything. And clay stair. Wood stairs got cover effectiveness. The others don't. Interesting. I guess because they wouldn't have line of sight. Because the back is closed off, right? That's probably it. But we could put in a staircase there. And then floor across. Oh, that doesn't help any. Kinda? Like, it's gonna complain about lack of support out here a bit. I think I need another wall here. Really, I should probably have a wall, like, on the 4 corners. truthfully. Just do a big pillar type thing there. And then... yeah, we got plenty of sticks. Extend out the wicker. It's nice that it's letting me queue ahead like this. I hope that they're able to do all of this. We can only deconstruct these. I was hoping I could move it. Build a copy. Although, if I'm going above, I really don't need these then. If I'm going above, there's no reason I'll have them. So we'll just deconstruct. Not all of them. We'll keep a little bit of it because it could be that we're attacked soon. Like before we get all this done. And then another clay wall, another wood beam support. Just all supports? Super support. And then we can build a floor up here easily enough. It's complaining over here about support, but it should be fine when they get that done. I would hope. And that gives us a little more height. It'll probably go like one higher as well, but for the time being, let's not push it. Let's keep it a little simple for him. So how we doing, Capio? You gonna survive? Are you dying? It didn't seem that bad. It was like a minor laceration, right? Yeah. And also a bit bruised. I like this stuff though, because like I said before at the beginning, the combat is a little bit slower paced, but it turns into a bunch of fairly major, but also stacking debuffs that make you fight worse. But the fight's not just immediately over, and I really like that because, like, in RimWorld, an example, a lot of the fights are just straight up over, like, right away. Like, a dude just gets one tapped, their neck falls off, and they're just dead. Or an arm gets blown off, and they're as good as dead. Like, they go down, they're unconscious, and they just bleed out, and in 10 minutes it's over. 10 minutes in game, it's over. But in this, it's, at least for now, until we get, like, proper weapons and all that. I'm sure eventually it'll get sped up, but I like the way that it is now with the longer combats and the debuffs that happen slowly over time. You can still fight with this, you're just, yeah, you're obviously a bit worse off, but you can still fight okay. You're just easier to bring down, generally, and you can't really run away either. And it's nice being able to just cripple people rather than straight up murder them right away. Yeah. Keep the door like a little bit clear, just a sanity thing for me. In this, are we backwards again? We totally are. God damn it. All right, remove it. What are we using? Just wood. Just wood. Okay, so we'll say very high priority, clear all. This will be specifically wood doesn't fit on this, so we will remove the shelf and use it elsewhere then. And we'll just have a ground stockpile then for wood. That's fine. That's okay. Research available. What do we got? Oh, banners and structures and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe later on. And now they got a little bit of shelter for the hotter days. Look at that. That's nice. They're all sleeping in the shade. It makes me feel like they've really been wanting that. And in our infinite intelligence, we're doing the bottom support beam almost very last. And also limestone, because it set itself back to limestone again. I wasn't paying enough attention. You know what? It's a critical corner. It could be limestone. That's okay. How do we get more hay? Is that just like a... Okay, yeah, just tall grass. Okay. Current growth phase. Ripe. The grass is ripe. Excellent. That's ripening. Right, and that's ripe. I'll harvest that. And that's ripe. Harvest that. Get about 30 for it, which is a pretty solid amount, really. Okay. Was that something I could plant? I totally missed it if we could. Barley. Bread, gruel, refreshing ale. Uses feed to fatten poultry. Do we have any? We have 3. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. That's better than the 0 I thought I had. Could be that we got some seeds out of one of these plants. Oh my gosh, there's so much over here. Ooh. Ooh, let's do some harvesting. Big harvest there. Oh yeah, and Capio, I don't know if we have a bow for you. We should get one for you. Yeah, short bow, sturdy. That's completely falling apart. There's a longbow in there. Can you use longbow? No. Well, it's a terrible short bow, but have it. And then structures we can move again. Would be so good if we could have things relocate and like think ahead a little bit, where it doesn't consider itself to be in the way of its own relocation. I know I'm blind, but like, so blind? Where is this thing? Mechanical components. Oh, they just left it on the ground. Okay. There we go. And then when that gets mined out, we can put the carpentry station. I think we can get rid of all of that and get it going up here. May as well still do it out of wood. Doesn't really matter if we use limestone or not. The cover is all the same. And yeah, I think I gotta put it on the corner so that we can have it adjacent, because it doesn't want to sticky on the side of the floor. So it has to sticky on the side of the one against the pillar. That's fine. Kind of curious, if I put a gate at the bottom of the stairs, do you think attackers have to like fight through the gate to get up a bit more? It's technically covered, 30% cover, you know, so if they're at the gate fighting it, it is a little bit harder for us to get them down, but it could slow them down a little bit. I'm almost tempted to find out. Can also do a limestone fence too. Only 5% cover there. I feel like this is gonna look terrible. But I'm very curious. It's gonna look really bad, isn't it? I hope that connects up and joins up. It's gonna look so bad. Please look okay. Please. Wow. Oh, right. This is the thing, isn't it? Whew. I totally forgot about that. Thank goodness these controls exist, man. Oh, that's so good. Okay, now this looks amazing. We should do the same thing here. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. Wow, we look great. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's just, yeah, settlers can pass through this door, but enemies and animals cannot. Interesting. This is a little itty-bitty fence there. Realistically, they could probably just, like, hop over that. It would just be a little bit slow. Search party arriving imminently. Any second now they could show up. And you know what? I'm ready for him. We got 2 archers, we got the high ground, we got the cover up there. We got our little gate installed. I'm ready. Okay, cool, you remembered all that. Nice. There doesn't seem to be like a repair type deal, so... not sure about that. Ah, there we go. They're here. Some wore beards, others wore spectacles. All of them wore scowls. The philosophers of the natural order approached, fragrant with the scent of parchment and sealing wax. "Hand over Capio," said the eldest, pointing a long, ink-stained finger. "We have a score to settle." This dude... oh, I thought that was a hand grenade. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no. We refuse to bow to their demands. An archer, 4 marauders, and a fierce marauder. One of them actually means to do business. Let's take up arms. Ooh. There's a few of them. So this might be like a legit battle. Look at Daniel with his massive shield. Daniel Townsend. Flimsy. It's all flimsy and terrible. So actually maybe not that bad. It's all terrible stuff. Crossbow. Ooh. Sturdy longsword, sturdy great helm. You must be the legit one. All right. Okay. Incoming. Where are they? Exactly. The trench. Okay. 2 arms. Something like that, maybe. Ish. Capio and Naz are ready. Where are they exactly? Yeah, working their way over. They're still going to be a little bit. One of their archers way back. Where's the other archer? Martin? No, that's a reinforced flail. That's a longsword. Oh, right. They just had the 1 archer, didn't they? That's right. Alright. Just because I'd like to be able to get them first off. I think we'll get Capio over here too. Here they come. Right here is doomsday for them. Definitely doomsday. There we go. We hit him. I thought we hit somebody. There we go. That's a hit. Let's work a little bit on these further ones. Archer's shooting up at us too. Oof. That's bad news. How about both of us on the archer then? Evade. He's dodging. Okay, and they are just running straight up past us here. They did not stop at all. Oh my god. Get him. Capio. Mentadanki, go, go, go. So let's step up proper and see if we can block him in a bit. No. Okay. Oh, can you just move there? I don't want you to pick up the helmet or anything. Okay. So that's kind of odd, I think. Oh, what a hit. Alright, still working on Galfred. Getting messed up. Bruised arm, bruised leg, bruised chest. Nothing actually puncturing, though. What, is this dude just shooting rocks or something? It's a sturdy crossbow. You'd think it'd be doing, like, pretty okay. Alright. And Daniel just getting brutally murdered down here. Yeah, no issue at all. 3v1 at the top of the stairs like that, like, just no chance. Beleaguered settlers came under attack. Ordeal continued for 2 hours, 21 minutes. We all survived. 5 sworn enemies died. Atson dealt the most blows. Capio took the most damage, thinking only to defend Dartmouth in its hour of need, of course. It definitely wasn't some melee dork running past our defenses. Definitely not. Alright, good work, everybody. Let's undraft and reap the rewards. Whew, it's a lot of stuff. That sturdy longsword, I definitely want that. For maybe rogue? Requires melee 15. Oh, Mentadenki totally stole that. I have no idea where that longsword's gone. I don't see it on the racks anywhere. So, yeah, I have no idea. Is there like, you can't like click anything to highlight it or zoom in on it or anything? I don't know. So let's get some more weapon racks going. I guess we can also throw them in here. Oh wait, a wall mounted. Ah yeah, it's on the wall mounted. I forgot I had wall mounted ones back there. Okay. So yeah, instead of a, well, you have a sturdy spear. So I guess Mentadenki, you can have that. Oh, you don't have the level for it. Alright, okay. So you have the longsword then. And then Mentadenki, can you have wherever that spear went? Sturdy spear instead of a two-handed mace. 5.2 DPS. 4.3. Ooh, okay. The bludgeon was stronger. If I were to go to manage, ranged weapon, and then melee two-hand, and then a couple melee one-hand. Give y'all shields if you can. Let me give you helmets and just all apparel and all that. You guys can have all armor as well, since you're like the sword and board frontliners, you know. Okay. And hopefully they figure out and pick up the best stuff, and then anything left over we store away. The good stuff will be going here. There. Very high importance. This is, we'll just say high importance. It's like spillover. Something like that. That's where the legit stuff goes. Alright. You got copied over. We can go short bow until we have 2, I guess. Short bow, sturdy. Short bow, good. Force equipped. There is a longbow as well, but we can't use longbows yet. Really don't need short bows yet either. I'll pause that for the time being. Don't think it's necessary to do that. And you're just dismantling the kind of poopy falling apart things because I don't know how to repair stuff. What's the cap all about? Do we know? Like a leather cap? Is that Is that cool? I don't know where to get details on this type of stuff. And the stuff that I have force equipped, was there a way to say unforce? I'm not sure. Like, I guess it'd be just drop it, right? I don't know. I think they got the best stuff on currently, though. We'll hope and pray. How's research going? Oh yeah, we're getting there with that. We can go for some smelting. Actually, I want to get cartography first. Caravan halt. Settlers gather at this point in anticipation of a caravan's arrival or a departure. And then the big map thing. Okay. Cool. We're gonna caravan. I think we could build a building for that. The downside of having a building up here is that is more just potential cover for people. Unless we convert up here into a building. We could do that. That'll be fine. Sort of a caravan station up here. You know what? That kind of works. I think I like that. And then caravan halt. I don't know, just over here by like where the trade tent is.